I did. All right. We have officially
Oh,
gone
that
live.
the cord is causing me issues. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah,
I got it. I got
it's
this.
it's okay. We're only live right now. It's fine.
Okay. It's okay. It's only you that matters. Like, you're the only one that wanted to see my face. So.
Right. It is true. I missed you. I missed you, man. How's everybody doing? We got Yosin here. Also, Neil's in here. Makes their right idea. We also have Joel, and well, those are the only people here. How's everybody doing?
Those are the
You
only people in the chat.
Those are the only people in the chat. Now we've got 53 total watching right now. How's everybody doing? So Klutch is on the road today. I got a new toy that I wanted to play with, and it just happened that, well, everybody's good and we can hang out. I'm hanging out in the theater room. You guys are hanging out in your Lamborghini that you brought with you to
Yeah, this is
Kansas.
definitely a Lamborghini.
Totally
You hear
not
the
paid
engine
for by
sounds from it. I think your lawnmower sounds meaner than this thing.
Yeah, my Gertie Rider 2020.
Sorry, what'd you call it?
It's the GR 2020, so I call it the Gertie Rider. Actually, you called it that.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I
you do, didn't I?
and I just didn't
stuck.
let up because it's super funny. I don't know why Streamlabs bot is running, but it's running. How's everybody
That's my
doing?
channel.
Welcome to the Farm Sim Show. Today I'm in my living room downstairs. Klutch is in a car. Kermit is beside of the Klutch, and we're going to talk about their
You're good.
trip. We're going to talk about their trip to Kansas because I don't even know, or Arkansas, or wherever they went. Tell me,
No, close.
I mean, it's close enough because you guys didn't invite me, so it's all far. So totally not jealous. Where did you go?
We were actually in the Charlotte area, and we didn't even tell you.
Yeah,
It was a trust issue, DJ. You're out of the circle of trust.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna change my flight tickets to Amsterdam, and I'll see you there, Kermit. So tell us. Where did you go, and what did you do when you got there?
So we've been hanging out at the Peterson Brothers farm for the last 3 days, technically. And Kubota's been doing a shoot there for the new DLC basically, and for their own purposes as well. But we're there kind of getting ready for the Kubota DLC launch, which is just a week away almost, 2 weeks away.
Yeah, like a couple weeks now.
So yeah, we had a chance.
18 days. Yeah.
We had a chance to look at some real life Kubotas, mess around with those for a little bit, do a little bit of farm work, and then we also had a chance to, of course, take a look at some in-game Kubotas. So we got the Peterson Bros out there playing farm sim. Come back here.
Klutch is on the road, guys. So if he breaks up or anything, there's evidently a cord plugged in. Because not all vehicles have Wi-Fi, evidently.
I wish you could see him right now, to be honest.
Yeah. I got the cord hanging from my arm. We're doing what we can. This is some high quality content coming at you guys live from the middle of we're in Colorado now.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, we were playing with Kubotas. We went we messed with those for a bit, then had the Peterson guys come in to play some farm sim for this first time, and they got a chance to try Kubotas in game. So we got our first look at some of the Kubota stuff in game, which is still just finalizing, but we can talk about that a little bit because it's all good.
Tell me about it, because I want to know. I mean,
you know what? The funny thing was, so you have a Kubota mower, right?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, so they had the smaller Kubota mowers on site. I'm like, oh, these are cool. Can we get these in game? And Kermit's like, no, Klutch, don't say anything about those. We can't play with those yet. I'm like, well, we'll get them modded, I'm sure, right? Because DJ's got influence.
I mean,
he can get them modded. We got to play with all the M series tractors. Well, the M7 was the main one there, but in game, we got to mess with all the M series tractors, of course, because that's what's really going to be popular for most people. But we got the skid steers, of course, in game. Both the wheeled and the tracked version. I think both of those are going to be popular as well with guys, because I think that's something that's kind of missing still. I mean, we really only have like the New Holland and JCB, but really New Holland. Is New Holland the only base game one off the top of my head?
Is New Holland base game?
Is the New Holland skid steer the only base game skid steer?
There's a
JCB as well.
Yeah, there's a JCB.
There's a JCB? Okay. Anyways, I'm excited to have
the guy that works
in
base
game now with the DLC. And then on top of that, you've got that wheel loader as well, the articulated wheel loader, which I was actually it's something I never used. I'd actually talk a little bit about this. Come back here. Did I bring it back?
You're going to have to hang in there with me, guys.
This selfie stick is more trouble than it's worth.
I'm coming. Yes, let me fix it. There we go. The Kubota, I never typically use the wheel loader, like the articulate smaller wheel loaders, they're not the telehandler, but just the small wheel loaders. I don't usually use those in game too much. And this one here is, I think I might use this a few times because it seems to behave better than the other ones in game to me at least. So I'm excited for that as well.
I will say, for all of the things that are like wheel loaders that I've driven before, they're just so difficult. Like, you think that in the game it's difficult, and you get in real life, you're like, this sucks. Why does anyone do this?
Well, I'm more of a telehandler person, I have to admit. But you get into those, and I mean, they articulate kind of funny, and you're not used to it. I don't know. It's something that's it takes a little bit of getting used to. Now that being said, one of the bigger things that the Peterson guys were talking about was the sound, and it was funny. He's like, I sit down, and he first fires up the M7. He gets inside of it, and we're sitting literally beside a brand new M7 right from the farm, and it's sitting right beside us as we're working on this thing. And he fires it up. He's like, this thing sounds like identical. Like, it sounds like I'm in the M7 right now. So that's one of the things he said when we fired it up. I was like, that's cool. That's a cool little experience to have for sure. So these guys, they had a chance to mess with it.
We don't need any testimonials from you now that he said that.
Yeah, I know. I might as well be nobody now. We got the actual guys saying it, so it's like nobody cares what I say now.
So does it feel good to know that you went on this trip and it was completely pointless?
Well, I'm gonna hang up the phone now. Farms and Shows DJ only the rest of the day. Right? He's on his own.
I don't know what you think. I'm going to watch Jurassic Park tonight, and I'm gonna be that guy wearing a Jurassic Park shirt. So,
boo!
I saw you wear it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be like nerd level to the max. So
well, I mean, you'll fit right in, I guess, then.
Yeah, perfectly fine, unfortunately. Tell me what it was like getting in these tractors for the first time. What was your favorite thing to drive?
So, I mean, we only had the M7 and we had the side-by-side.
Okay.
So, the Sidekick, we got to mess with both of those. And the funny thing was, I was talking to the Kubota guys, because there's a lot of people from Kubota there doing their shoot as well. They had some drones up actually, no, I lied. Well, there's some smaller Kubota stuff there as well we got to look around and mess around with. But they were doing some like drone footage of some stuff, which you'll have to see later on.
It was so cool.
It was very cool. Some of the footage they got, man, it looks so good. I can't wait to see what they release of it. I don't know if any of that stuff's going to be for Giants.
Yeah.
Is it going to be?
Yeah, they followed me and Jacob, the product specialist for their RTVs at Kubota, and he was driving the Sidekick with me in it. That'll be part of the FarmCon video for sure. And
nice.
Dwayne, the guy who was driving the drone was like a pro pilot of this thing. He was going backwards at like high speed, like keeping it level, and like it was cool stuff.
Yeah, we're watching down the driveway as they're cruising with the side-by-side at 40 miles an hour, and you can see the drone like going sideways beside it, getting shots, right? I'm like,
impressive.
Oh, that is so cool. But some of the footage you got is amazing. So FarmCon, we're going to be, you're going to be able to see some of that footage, hopefully. I know Kubota's got a bunch more footage they took of some other stuff as well. So maybe go check out the Kubota website in the future, because some of the stuff they're going to have is going to be pretty cool. But anyways, so the side-by-side was a lot of fun to mess around with. But for me, I mean, we got to do some baling in the M7, and they had a Kubota baler, which unfortunately isn't in game yet, but it might be because it's coming with Iconic's modding at least, right?
Yeah, and Iconic killed it. I've been testing that for the past week. I've played a lot of Farm Sim off screen for the past week. Shockingly, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Everything works great. I'm excited for it.
Is that just a reskin of
the
Cumberland?
Yeah, it's all reskins.
So I mean, it looks very similar. Like the Kubota baler is very similar to that model. It doesn't have a wrapping capability though. So there is that difference, but I mean, it looks exactly the same. And of course, you're gonna have a Kubota branded baler behind your M7 or M8, at least in game when you're playing it. So that's really all that matters in my mind personally. I would love to have the actual one in game, but I mean, that's not bad. But we got to go out and do some alfalfa baling. Was it alfalfa or was it?
Yeah, it was alfalfa. Yeah.
And I haven't been in a real life tractor of that size, and I bet you about 20 years, to be honest with you. It's been a long time. So to actually get up there and climb up and do it, fire it up, and go and do a little bit of field work, that was probably the highlight for me for sure. Even if it was like a little bit rainy out, I'm like, they still managed to get out to some baling with us. They were kind of in a rush to get some baling done because the weather was going to turn, and they cut it down like a couple of days before. They got a bunch of rain before we showed up, soaked it down again. They're like, it just needs to dry out. So the weather turned for us. We got a chance to go out and do some field work with it. It was a lot of fun, though. It was great to see it. So I was pretty excited about that.
Awesome. Kermit, what's some fun stuff that you got to do, man?
Did he ask me what kind of stuff I did? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
So pretty similar. Like I did a little bit more structured filming. Clutch is doing more like on brand, just Clutch in front of the camera type thing.
I was petting the dome.
Travel vlogging. He was doing a lot of that. We can talk about how many hotel key cards he ruined as well with his magnet for his selfie stick.
It's only 2.
Yeah, he was on his 3rd card by the end of the trip.
Clutch, I happen to know that you have an iPhone, and they do have Apple Wallet, where you could just put your key card on your phone, man. Come on.
No, yeah, that's not going to work. You need the magnet stripe so you can swipe it.
Yeah.
It sounds like you ruined it every time.
This hotel ain't fancy enough.
I've got excuses for everything.
All right. That's fair.
It's my problem is it's like I put it in my pocket and then I've got like this magnet that you were attached to before I gave up, and I'm like, I'll put my key back in my pocket. Oh no, wrong pocket again. It's my thing gets totally destroyed.
I had to call you out, sorry.
Yeah, I see how.
But yeah, I worked on the FarmCon video mainly, and Kubota is going to have like a nice little feature during it. So part of what they were doing, even without me out there, was they had the product specialists out talking about the equipment that's going to be in the game and kind of featuring it. But then they also did some things for their own stuff, kind of similar to that, where they have their product specialists, kind of explaining this is how this piece of equipment works. This is the technology. So yeah, they made it easy. They were a team of true professionals. That's for sure. They made it easy on
Kermit
us.
was more worried about the functionality and everything, and I'm like, does the tractor go vroom? And can I play with it? That was pretty much what it come down
to. That's fine. So what are some things that you're not supposed to tell us that you want to talk about?
Well, I put some stuff out on Twitter. I think there was supposed to be a dog that's going to be drivable now, right? There's not drivable dog. A passenger-able dog. Isn't that what it is? Yeah, you're going to give me the side eye again.
Passenger-able dog.
I was trying to put rumors out there. I'm like, hey, Kermit, can we put the dog up in the side-by-side and just say, new farm sim feature? Can we do that? And he just kind of looks at me and gives me the stink eye for a second. And, no, not so much. So I put it out anyways, but whatever.
I mean, funny enough, I think that most of what we did is really already talked about. It's just that you won't really see the videos until closer to release. I mean, the fact sheets came out today, so you're seeing what they look like already now. So there's not a whole lot that was top secret.
Yeah. The passenger script for those who do multiplayer, right, or the passenger script itself that comes with Kubota, that's going to be awesome. I think there's a lot of people excited about that.
Yep. Really with the Kubota DLC, it seems like we kind of know everything already. And we're getting 9 vehicles, 2 front loaders. We know the feature coming with it. Is there anything that hasn't been announced yet, Kermit, that you want to talk about?
Nice try. I wouldn't think less of you if you didn't at least attempt.
He won't even tell me anything. He keeps on teasing me with little bits of information.
I mean, Klutch got to play with the DLC a little bit, so you can be jealous of him for that.
Not jealous at all. Nope.
But early access is around the corner too, and the launch isn't that far away. But I mean, I think the biggest thing that came out of this is that Kubota are like really as happy as we are, and it's the fans of the game that have wanted Kubota to come into the game for a long time will be. There's a lot of cool stuff, that they want to do in the future too. So we'll see how that plays out.
I found it funny. Like, still, like, just thinking back now, like we played for a good, I don't know, it's been like an hour and a half, 2 hours of the Peterson guys.
Yeah, you guys were over there for a bit, for sure.
So we put down the laptop on the back of the Sidekick, on the box of the Sidekick.
Yeah.
We pulled the M7 like beside us, and so with the tractor sitting right there, we're on the back of the Sidekick playing Farm Sim with Kubotas. And these guys, I don't think any of them have actually played Farm Sim before. I think this is the first time. Never played Farm Sim. They knew about it, never played it before. So they're trying to get the controls down. They're like, okay, oh, there's the tractor. Where's the M7? I want to go see the M7. Okay, so they kind of watch him how to walk up to it. And he gets inside, like, okay, can we do it in cab view? And we show him in cab view. And the second he sits down inside, like, kind of looking around.
Oh, uh-oh. I think we lost Mr. Klutch Simulations right there for a minute. We'll kind of hang out and wait till he gets back. If you guys are just joining us, Kermit and Klutch Simulations have been in Kansas for the past couple of days, hanging out with Peterson Farm Bros, working with Kubota, doing some promotional work and things like that. As you can see, Mr. Klutch has gone. So this is the daily Klutch face instead of daily DJ face. Nonetheless, hopefully we can get these guys back in here pretty quickly. We are just hanging out. This is a very impromptu. We planned this, but it's a very impromptu live stream. I'm hanging out in the living room downstairs. Kermit and Klutch are obviously in a vehicle right now. Gertie Dayton. Get out of here, he goes. Actually, that's not bad. Somebody screenshot this and put like a wig or something on him. I mean, that's a pretty good Gertie impression that he's doing right now. He's gonna be so pissed with me when he gets back. Nonetheless, roll the intro. Unfortunately, I'm using an iPad right now, so I can't. We're chilling right now. We're chilling. We'll see if they come back. If not, we may have to end the stream. We will see. I'm actually gonna give him a call real quick, or at least text message and tell him, hey, you lost service. Give me just a second. Let me hit him up. I think you lost service. Not think, I know. And if it doesn't deliver, we definitely know. Yeah, it's not delivering right now. We will say hashtag ban Matsy. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, well, I guess that shows it right there. It is cool, cats. Hey, you guys want to do well, we can't do a house tour, but we do couch tour. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. While you all wait, exactly. We may go ahead and end it there, actually. But what we'll do, make sure you guys follow Klutch Simulations on YouTube. There's a link in all the descriptions for that. You can check me out if you want. Canadian cell phone service in wherever he is. I think they're already in Denver. We're getting close to it, so that's good. In Colorado, I sit in a different seat each time to watch a movie. Do I? No, I don't. I sit in the exact same spot. There's 4 seats here, and I said this one's mine. But when people come to visit, I normally sit on the end so they can sit in the middle. Anyway, what's in the fridge? You're hungry. The fridge down here's got a bunch of sodas and Gatorades in it. And upstairs, you got Monster. Get out of here. Upstairs, you got some more water and Gatorade and stuff like that. All right. Klutch said that he's working on it. All right. You have 5 minutes. Timing. LOL. I'm going to take you serious if I put LOL, is he? Denver, your hometown. Oh, sweet. Yeah, he's gotten some cell phone service issues right now. Any questions you guys have about the Kubota DLC? It's pretty, I think, straightforward, more or less. We did release a new video on that this morning on my channel. We showed off the 3 new fact sheets that came out today. We talked about the new feature, the passenger feature. So that's going to be required. The DLC, it's just a feature of the DLC, and you have to have it. I would say for most people, you don't, it's really not going to worry too much about it. 5-minute warning. TJ Coham, you got it, Andy. You got it. Also, I should drink Gatorade. Gatorade is good. We had a couple super chats. I want to give a couple shouty outies real quick. So Andy Knight had the $5 super chat. He says, "Hey, Klutch and Kerminator, how's the road trip?" They're having a good road trip. I'll answer for him. We also had another one, Mr. Brian, and with the super sticker. Unfortunately, I don't know what that super sticker was, so I'm gonna have to go find it. I'm on a completely different setup right now. Self-phone service did really well, yeah. Yesterday, anyway. If it was me, I'd have cell phone towers all over the place, or wireless unit towers. But that's just me. I'm a little bit wild and crazy when it comes to things like that. Let's see who else we got in here. Hey, what's up, Archer Farms? How you doing, man? Rapid Rob's in here. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Good to see you in here as always. Country Bumpkin, good to see you as well. Actually, I'll see you tomorrow. My thoughts on the iconic packs, not just the grassland they're being worked on. Driver released a first look video on all three of those last Saturday. Really like them. Really enjoy the packs. I think they're very good. I think he's done a really good job with them, and I think you guys are gonna like them. I think you're gonna like them a whole lot. Make myself grow a massive beard. Now, I'm actually gonna trim up tonight before I go to the movies because it's a little bit itchy. Only 18 days to go. Only 18 days to go. Let's see. He appears to have completely-ish, almost-ish lost service. Sassy Farmer's in here with the $9.99. Says, "Thank you, Klutch Terminator. I have enjoyed the videos. You are awesome." Kubota pack. Yeah, you know what would have been fun if we could have done some like Kubota karaoke. I feel like it works well together. Then you got carpool karaoke. What about Kubota karaoke? It's funny. You're just on Klutch's channel. That's absurd. I didn't think about that. If you are on Klutch Simulations YouTube channel right now, why don't you stop by DJ Go Ham? Say hey, maybe subscribe. Oh, yes, just. All right. So I'm gonna show this because that's way too good. Gertie, 26, 29 miles away. Stop giving empty and overused promises like cute and beautiful. Be different. Say, I want to, but whoa, hang on. Well, that showed anyway, didn't it? I should have read that beforehand. That's hilarious. Somebody just sent me that on Discord. I think your beard looks all right. Yeah, it's fine. It's just a little itchy. Ooh. Oh, hopefully we don't get demonetized for that one. All right, well, I think we're going to call it there. We'll have to wait on Klutch Simulations to get back, but it's been a couple minutes at this point. So, hope that you enjoyed this live stream. I hope that you guys got to hang out a little bit and chillax. We got to chillax here in the living room downstairs, and hopefully sometime soon we will be back. Hopefully by next Friday we'll be back to normal. And then here in about a month or so, I'm actually going to be heading over to Amsterdam. So if you're going to be in Amsterdam for TwitchCon, I'll see you there. If you're going to be in Germany for FarmCon, I will see you there. And if you work at Giants, I'm going to come and bug you at the Erlangen, Germany. We'll see you then. Hey, Joe, the hashtag 82 Studio Kubota Excavator. You know what? Go hit him up. Keep going. Nah, well, we weren't supposed to be doing this stream for more than 30 minutes anyway. So we're 22 minutes in. So it's an all right time to cock it. Anyway, new map today is PS4. Yeah, there was a new map that released today that was on PS4 and PS5. Xbox One also got it, but Xbox Series did not get it. There was also a map that was released, a new one, that was Xbox Series X and S and PC only. So that was a little bit weird. Anyway, the Kubota pack's going to be pretty cool. I've been using them all this past week, doing some fun stuff, and I think you guys are going to like it. Really do. All right, we're talking in circles now, which means it is time to go. But I hope that you guys have a great, awesome, wonderful rest of your day. Big hugs and big loves. ELE. Everybody love everybody. Go do some fun stuff. It's the weekend. Go enjoy yourself. Try and have some fun. Hope you guys have a good one. We'll see you later. Peace.